Everyone, we'll be getting started in just a moment, just waiting for everyone to filter in. Our numbers are still climbing, so I'm going to give it just another moment or two for everyone to filter in. All right, looks like we are leveling out there, so I will go ahead and get started. Welcome everyone to the UC Davis Continuing Professional Education Winemaking Certificate Information Session. I am your enrollment coach. I am Christy Craig, and I am here to assist you with all of your questions about the program, as well as application and course outlines. I can also help create a program plan for you and assist with any questions throughout along the way. So please do note my information here. I'm also going to drop into the chat a link to my Calendly calendar. That way, if you have any questions after our information session or would like any additional information, you can schedule some time with me individually, and that way we could take a deeper dive in that way. All right, so during our information session, the Q&A will be available to you, so please do feel free to load any questions in throughout, and then I will be sure to answer all questions at the end. So our agenda, we are going to discuss the winemaking certificate itself. We're going to go into the short courses that are currently available in the upcoming quarter. And then at the end, I will have that Q&A section available to you. All right, so let's jump in and get started. Who are our courses for? Our students vary from generational winemakers to those with personal interests looking to enter into the industry. So don't feel that you have to have years and years of experience in the industry to be able to benefit from this program. It is something that those that are looking to break into the industry are seeking, as well as those that have been in the industry are looking to complete the certificate to offer themselves career advancement opportunities. So our winemaking certificate program is an asynchronous program that provides you with the scientific and technical framework for production winemaking, with an emphasis on understanding the chemistry and microbiological process of winemaking. So now let's go ahead and hear from Grady Wan, who is our program director, about what you will learn from our certificate program.
Winemaking is a wonderful combination of science and art. We may be dealing with the same grapes every year, but the composition of those grapes and the resulting wine will be different. And our winemaking choices along the way can help shape the wine into the product that we really want to see. Hi, I'm Grady Wan. I'm an instructor and the program director for the Winemaking Certificate Program. So the Winemaking Certificate Program is not a recipe for how to make great wine. It is a program to help you understand the chemistry and the science behind the winemaking process. It offers the possibility of helping you understand how the decisions that you make along the way of the winemaking process can affect the resulting wine style. I think students that go through the Winemaking Certificate Program will be enriched both in their understanding of the basic chemistry behind the winemaking process, but they also establish relationships with other students that continue well beyond the program. To have a student who doesn't think they understand chemistry well or doesn't have a good background in sciences, and you're able to communicate to them and have them gain an understanding that helps them in their winemaking process. That's for me where the real joy is.
All right, let's go ahead and answer our first question that's came in, and that is, will the video from today be available for viewing later? Yes, probably tomorrow afternoon you'll receive a recording of this information session, as well as some informational links for you to outreach. So if you're not able to stay throughout the program, feel free to review that once it's sent to your email. All right. So let's jump into the next slide here, which is what the features are of our winemaking certificate. So it's really an opportunity for learning from anywhere in the world. The details of this program are available through the webpage as well as the link to the application, and I will go ahead and plug that in for you later in the information session, so that way you do have all of the information and links too. All right, so the certificate program logistics is the class requirement for this program is 5 classes. Each is a quarter long. The UC is on the quarter system. So each of those classes are 11 weeks. You must complete the introduction course, which is our introduction to wine and winemaking, as well as the chemistry prerequisite before applying to the program. Now, we do offer a basic chemistry for winemakers if you would like a refresher course, or if you would like to be able to take one complete course for chemistry to prepare you for the remainder of the program. However, it's not required that you do take this chemistry course with us. You are welcome to take it through your local community college or a different past course that you may have on your transcript that would absolutely qualify as well. General chemistry will suffice. However, our basic chemistry for winemakers that we offer is a nice blend of general chemistry and organic chemistry. So you're able to have all of the different topics necessary for success in this program. So the program itself generally takes 15 months. However, it would be 18 months if you did need that prerequisite course. The cost breakdown is there. So the intro course is $685. The certificate fee is $125, and the remaining 4 courses are $2,000 each. Now, that chemistry course that we offer is also an additional $599, and we'll take a deeper insight into the chemistry course in the coming slides. Also know that if you're trying to decide if this is the right program for you, the introduction to wine and winemaking is open separately. You can register for that one prior to chemistry, as well as prior to applying for the certificate. So know that if you're just trying to decide if this is right for you, that course is available for independent enrollment. All right, jumping forward is the wine certificate course breakdown. So here's that introduction to wine and winemaking. That one is an open enrollment and is offered every quarter. The wine production, as well as the quality control, the viticulture, and the wine stability and sensory courses, those all require acceptance into the program and certificate fee of $125 before you are able to proceed into those courses. All of our courses in this wine certificate are offered every quarter and are fully asynchronous. So there is no scheduled time or day that you're required to sign on. Each week of the 11 weeks is considered a module, and you will have deadlines throughout. So it's really about managing your time schedule weekly. There is an optional open office hour where you can connect with your instructor and classmates. However, it is recorded if you're not able to attend. And then also you are able to request any information through direct email with your instructors if you have questions along the way. The time commitment for success of these courses is also a question that comes up often. The introduction course is a lighter course. It doesn't carry the scientific components. So you are able to take that prior to chemistry. So that course requires anywhere from 7 to 10 hours a week commitment. Courses 2 through 5 are taught at a graduate study level. So those courses are going to require a higher commitment. We average anywhere from 15 to 20 hours a week for success in those courses. Each of these courses are academically accredited and total 18.5 units of academic credit that is transferable towards a degree program based on acceptance of the degree you are transferring to. So let's go ahead and jump to the next slide. We'll discuss chemistry, and then we'll go into a couple of the questions that are in the feed right now. So the chemistry prerequisite. So this is the course that we offer to prepare you for the chemistry that will be used within the remainder of the certificate program. Like I said, it's a nice blend of understanding of the general biological and the organic chemistry necessary for successful winemaking. So if you do lack this requirement, or if you'd like that refresher, our basic chemistry course is offered twice a year, summer and winter. So our next offering will be our winter 2024 term, which begins January 2nd. We are currently enrolling for this course until filled. So a little more about the basic chemistry course. This one is a 13-week course, but it does follow the same asynchronous fashion. So let's go ahead and go through some of the online. So is there any lab work? No, this is a fully online program that does not require any practical application or hands-on experience. Also, if you are taking the chemistry elsewhere, the lab is not required. Just throwing that out there as well. So any accredited online school, that class would be available to you. Looks like the next question is, it looks like the first available chemistry class is January of 2024. Any chance another one will be offered in the fall? No, we do only offer the chemistry course in summer and winter. However, the introduction to wine and winemaking course can be taken prior to the chemistry. And that course registers next for September 25th, which is our fall quarter. I took general chemistry in university and I graduated in 2005. Can I apply with my transcript? So no transcript is required for your application. We do ask that you completed the course with a grade of C or higher, and you will just simply add that into your application when you apply. So yes, absolutely. Units do not expire from degree programs. So as long as you are comfortable with your understanding of chemistry, you are able to absolutely apply with older credits. Just know that it's adult learning and it's truly about being successful in the course. So if you completed that class in 2005 and you have not looked at chemistry since, you may struggle with the coursework. So a refresher would be recommended, but not required. Let's see here. Also, I'm currently about to get my WSET 3. Will I need to do the introduction course? No, so the equivalency of the introduction course is the WSETs. So level 2 is not sufficient. We do prefer a level 4 diploma, but yes, you are welcome to apply with the WSET 3 as long as you complete that successfully. And we have one more question here. Are there any opportunities for student peer learning, such as study groups? Yes, so we use the platform for the certificate, which is Canvas. There is a lot of interaction. There are discussion boards, which are essentially blogs or forums where you're able to interact with that. I will say that the wine certificate students tend to be my most social program that I work with, and they do tend to set up their own study groups. It is not a requirement that you participate in those, but it does definitely make the experience enriched. So that is something that is available to you and all built into the Canvas platform. Great question there. Now let's go ahead and switch gears and discuss the wine short courses. For those of you that are either looking to expand upon your certificate courses with some hands-on practical application, or those of you that think, maybe the certificate's not right for me, and I'd rather just do a couple 1-day, 2-day courses to get a little more experience, that's where our short courses come in. So Julie Brinley is the programmer that would be able to assist you with questions on short courses. I'll be providing her contact information at the end. So know that we have a variety of different courses that are offered quarterly for anywhere from 1 to 5 days. Most of those do take place in person. We have those either on campus or at our Oakville Field Station, sorry, always get a tongue twister there. So our Oakville Field Station, which is right outside of Napa, where a lot of the hands-on practical application can take place. So our upcoming courses through the remainder of the year are here for you. We have one that is our business area, which is our accounting and finance for the vineyard. And then we also have current issues in vineyard health, which is taking place December 5th. So we have one course offered in November, one course offered in December. We will, of course, have new courses coming up for the winter quarter, but this is what's going to round out our fall quarter for our in-person courses. So if you are interested in those short courses, Julie Brinley's information is here. Please feel free to reach out to her directly or send her an email by phone, whatever works best for you. She'd be able to answer any questions that you have about the short courses. And of course, they're also listed on our website. Feel free to peruse those and see if there's any interest. And oops, I am so sorry. Let me go back and share that. And 2 seconds, I hit a wrong button. Let's see here. Apologies, I got a little too fast with the mouse. So let me go ahead and share that screen once more. Okay, so you should be able to see those numbers again, and then we can go ahead and jump into some Q&A. My information is there, phone number, email, feel free to reach out to me. Also, don't forget, I put in the chat my Calendly link if you'd like a one-on-one session to further discuss any questions that you have. I'm happy to do that. Also, if you have questions about financial assistance for paying for your certificate, Suzette Odom is our financial guru here. This program is VA approved, and you are also able to look into different options for student loans to cover the financing for this program. The courses for the wine certificate are pay-as-you-go, so know that that does tend to make it a little more feasible to register quarter by quarter, or you can always expand that out over the duration of 5 years if that worked better for your registration. So let's see if we have one more question here. Okay, will I need the intro course if I've completed the WSET L2 certified specialist in wine? So I will direct you to our website or ask that you reach out to me live for your, register. I will ask that you reach out to me through direct contact for your individual situation reviews. I'm more than happy to do that. Also on our website, you are able to see the equivalencies. So if you have any questions there, I can go through. I'm also going to launch a poll while I continue to ask questions. That way I can get a little feedback on the information session that we had there. Thank you for that. Please continue to drop your questions in the Q&A, and I'm more than happy to expand on any of the areas that we had discussed. Okay, give that a few more moments. Okay, wonderful. We have another question here. Are there any lab sessions in winemaking? No, there is no practical application to this certificate. So know that if you are looking to find either an internship or an entry-level position, we do have a vast alumni group. There are different opportunities that present throughout, but that is where a lot of people jump onto the short courses. They're able to pair those with the certificate and then have a little hands-on training throughout. Most of our students are interested in harvest, and that's always a question that comes up. And yes, we can absolutely recommend your start points for different entry into the industry. Most students complete the wine production course and then choose to jump into a harvest to get that hands-on practical application. So know that that's available too. Looks like we have another question here. Do you have short courses on sensory and tasting? There is actually a course which is on wine tasting offered through Coursera. If you jump onto our website, there is a link under the viticulture and enology. Also, I believe it is under the sensory drop downs. Let me see if I can actually find a link to put in the website for you. If you don't mind just hanging on for a moment. I'm going to go ahead and end that poll and see if I can get to the website here and get you some of these links. So so under sensory evaluation on our website, there is the wine tasting sensory techniques that is offered through Coursera, and I am dropping that in the chat now. That is a short course available to you through Coursera. All right, let's jump into the next question. How do you think employers view the certificate compared to a bachelor's or master's degree in enology and viticulture? Great question. So this one comes up a lot. Our winemaking certificate covers everything from soil to bottle. So when you are looking for more of an understanding of the winemaking process, that's where the certificate comes in. The undergraduate and degree programs tend to have more specific areas of discovery and take different paths based on your interest. Both are wonderful options for you, and our program does offer those transferable units of 18.5 academic units should you choose to pursue a degree. It really depends on what the employer is looking for. We have a vast number of students that are sent to us from multiple wineries and vineyards, especially within the Napa Solano area, that are very familiar with UC Davis, and they are sent to complete the certificate for career advancement. The certificate is nice because it is an online program. It is also asynchronous, so it allows you to receive a formalized education and expand your knowledge in an online setting that is very cohesive and in dual to your career, where a degree program is in person on campus and would require most students to either relocate or change their career path to pursue that. So that's really the biggest differentiation. Our professors are those within the programs and through main campus. The level of teachings through the certificate is at a graduate study level. So both are a very strong education platform. It really depends on what's best for you and what your employer is requesting. Okay, for someone looking to a career change and break into the wine industry, what are some examples of roles, titles one can expect to compete for? So as far as career outlooks, there's a lot of different ways you can go. Again, this program is soil to bottle. So a lot of people choose to go into the viticulture aspect. Others prefer to work in the cellars. Depending on the scale of the vineyard and winery that you are looking to pursue, you may be taking on multiple roles. So depending on your outlook and where you're looking to pursue is what the title would be that you would be searching for. Now, I do know that our website also does offer career outlook information. Let me see if I can locate that for you quickly. Otherwise, I'm more than happy to send more detailed information to you throughout the email function, but let me see what I can find fairly quickly here for you. Our website really is a wealth of knowledge if you're looking to take a deeper dive into specific areas. So please don't shy away from that. Let's see here. We have spotlights, we have sample lessons. We have how to become a winemaker, student reviews. I know that I literally looked at this like 2 days ago. So let me see if I can find the career outlooks. There we are. So here's just a few basic bullet points under the career outlooks that I will drop in for you. All right. The next question that came up is, can you take the chemistry class while taking the certificate course? The only courses within the program that you are allowed to take in dual is the Introduction to Wine and Winemaking and the Basic Chemistry for Winemakers. You do have to have both of those completed prior to submitting your application to the program. They are prerequisite courses. So yes, you can take both of those in the winter quarter. However, it will be a heavier workload. The commitment to success, if you did those in dual, would be about 30 hours per week. So I do recommend taking them separately if you are able. However, you can take them in either order of chemistry first or the introduction first, whatever suits you best. You can take the introduction prior to the chemistry. You are not able to take any of the additional courses in dual with the chemistry. It needs to be completed prior. And let's see here. We have one more here of my goal is to start my own vineyard. Will the certificate prepare me? Absolutely. So you are going to be able to receive a lot of guidance on not only making wine, but preparing soils, vineyard health, everything down to pruning, trellising. You are going to learn it all. I also would love to direct you to an article that we have from one of our alum on advice from our alum on how to become a winemaker. So let me go ahead and put that in. I'm going to drop this link in the chat for everyone. Not only is it a little insight from our alum, but it also has access to career and industry trends on the right-hand side of the banners. So please do take a look at that. That gives you some great information about careers, titles, prospects in your area. Also, as a student, you will have access to a career board, which allows you to be able to go on and not only build your resume, prepare for interviews, search careers in your area, but also you're going to be able to research different areas of the job market and industry. So you may be able to look if you're currently residing in Napa, but you're looking to pursue a career in a different state, a different region, that is available for you to research on there as well. All right. Do I have any other questions that I can assist with while we're here? Okay. Well, I do thank you so much for taking the time to join the information session today. I will be more than happy to assist with any additional questions throughout email, throughout Calendly appointments, and then of course by phone as well. Thank you so much for joining. I greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to assisting with your registrations moving forward. Have a great day, everyone. Oh, sorry, one more question. Are all exams online? Yes, this is a fully online program. It is asynchronous. There are exams that will be timed, but none are proctored. We want you to be prepared. This is a program that we need you to be able to retain the information to pursue and move forward to the next course. So yes, everything will be available fully online. At no point would you need to come on live for an exam. And what other short courses do you offer? So I'm going to drop in a link to the page. We are updating it consistently. We add new classes every quarter. The ones that I provided are the ones available through the in-person. So if you jump onto the link that I am adding into the chat now, you go about midway through the page, you are going to see courses open for enrollment. All short courses are open for enrollment. There are no prerequisite requirements. There are also no requirements of you to apply for a certificate through it. So these are all short courses, and you'll be able to review those in all different categories of sensory, viticulture, and enology, as well as business courses. And then those will also show, if you scroll all the way to the base of the page, courses that are built but not currently being offered. They have a notify me button on the right. So if you are interested in a course that is not currently scheduled out, please do complete that notify me button, and it will alert us that there is interest, and we'll be able to build out that course and offer it sooner than later. And then we will also notify you by email as soon as that course is available for registration. Great question. Thank you. All right, everyone. I appreciate your time. Have a great day.